I would get rid of a lot of things in my life before I would get rid of my Ranger or my ATV, so that we can go together as a family and just get away for a few minutes together.
If anything, we're like the ones to be like, hey, let's go on a Ranger ride.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You can fit usually like a pretty good sized group too,
Yeah.
like Ranger.
Now, this is my first time up here. I've spent a lot of time to the west in Soapstone, but I've never crossed that little valley and come east.
The trail we're on today is the highest ATV trail in the state of Utah. We're topped out right here at a little over 11,200 feet. We actually come up Swift Creek. Technically it's Forest Road 171, and it's on every Forest Service map. It doesn't have a specific trail name. Come up Blind Stream until you hit the turnoff to the left for Swift Creek. One year you'll come up here and the purples that you can see behind me take over and everything looks purple. This year it's the yellows. There are yellows everywhere. You get so many flowers up here. You get wild strawberries, wild raspberries, and the plant life is amazing.
This is one huge high elevation mountain valley. I mean, there's no trees here. It's all meadow.
I mean, you saw us, we were over there looking at the rocks. We climbed over there to the snow, picking the flowers.
We discovered that the hills were alive with the sound of music, and they started singing all the lovely songs of Sound of the Music with us.
The hills are alive with the sound of music.
It's really close. And this does look like that meadow. Now, do I want to go to Austria and see Salzburg? Yes. But in the meantime, I have that same experience right here. And I don't have any of the tourist traps on the way.
The rain last night made it a lot more fun because it cut down on our dust for sure and made it an enjoyable ride. And then I got to get my kids all wet, which is the #1 plus side. I feel like Weller girls can handle a little dirt.
I like to look at the flowers and get ready.
But my son, on the other hand, he had a harder time with me going through the puddle. Kept screaming, "No, Mom!" Once you're wet, so just get out there and go. And you saw after the first puddle we went through, I had different passengers for the second puddle because everybody wants to try.
I live just across the draw and I have never been here. We have such a tight circle of where we go because it's about where we live that I just need to expand my vision a little bit and look up and drive a little bit further because it wasn't that far.